Toxic Crusaders, one of the coolest toy lines from the 90s, based on a 13 episode cartoon which was out around about the same time as the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. This cartoon was based on the Toxic Avenger movies, which were released by Troma Entertainment back in the 80s. These movies were superhero, gore, splatter, R-rated B movies that really weren't suitable for children. But the cartoon was made after, and the toys were made of the cartoon. So what I'm going to do today is we're going to take a look at my carded collection. So I have 8 out of the 9 carded toys. I'm just missing a Radiation Ranger, which I really want. So if anyone's got one, please get in touch. Also, I've just started a loose collection as well, because I'm mainly a collector of loose toys. So I've got a doozy to start off my collection, to start off my complete collection. So we're going to take a look at that a bit later. We're also going to take a look at how the toys cross over with the Turtles toys. So there are some similarities because they were both made by Playmates. So there are some similarities between the weirdness of the toys and yeah, they were both based on mutants, so there's going to be some similarities. So stick around and let's take a look.
Toxic Crusaders, Toxic Crusaders.
Alright, first things first, there were 9 figures in this series. There was Toxie, Major Disaster, No Zone, Junkyard and Headbanger. Those were the good guys. The bad guys were Dr. Killermoth, Bonehead, Psycho and Radiation Ranger. Now there were also some vehicles as well. There was the Apocalypse Attack Copter, it's hard to say, Crusader Skater, Hideous Hovercraft, Smog Cycle and the Toxic Turf Surfer. All fantastic names, as I think you'll agree. So first things first, look at the packaging on these. Look at how badass that is. Now this is something. This is one of the reasons why I bought the carded versions, just because they're so beautiful. I mean, the neons, what more can you say? I think everyone would agree these are pretty badass in the packaging world. So as I said, made by Playmates, all in the same sort of scale as Playmates as the Turtles toys. So yeah, we'll explore the similarities later. So what I'll do first is we'll go through these one by one. We'll start off here with Psycho. So Psycho was the plump pollution prophet with biomechanical body design. Yeah, what can you say about that? So on the back you've got a little cartoon. It explains how Toxie was created. It's not a specific one for each figure, but yeah, still pretty cool. So Psycho has a toxic glow-in-the-dark, sinisterly spiked mechanical foot, deforester chainsaw and suffocating smog mask. So with these toys, inside the little green bag, you got a little secret accessory, which is always pretty cool. So let's have a look at the next one. So next one is No Zone. He is the huge honkered hero with the toxic nose blowing action. So yeah, as you can see, he's got a big ass nose. He features the double-barreled schnoz gun, blasting with boogers, the mini toxic waste drum, the sneeze shield, always good, the anti-fluorocarbon backpack, and yeah, he's got a wheel for a leg, which is cool. So that's No Zone. No Zone is he's one of the good guys. So next up we've got the main bad guy, Dr. Killermoth. He's the evil alien leader of Apocalypse Inc. He's got a smog-sucking backpack. Rad. So yeah, what's he got? Toxic glow-in-the-dark proton energizer, 2 extra toxic arms, because you always need 2 arms, 2 extra arms, 1 toxic in the glass plutonium canister. Yeah. So that is Dr. Killermoth. Who's next? We've got Bonehead. So Bonehead is one that I've also got loose here. Pretty sick. So Bonehead is the atomic rain biker with glowing nuclear noggin and other great toxic glow-in-the-dark weapons. Yeah, this guy's all about glowing in the dark. He's got a glow-in-the-dark head. All his weapons glow in the dark. Amazing. He has an acid rainmaker, a bone blaster, and a bone blade, and a gagging gas mask. Yeah, sick. And I just knocked my light down. So next up, we've got Headbanger. Look at him in all his neon glory. He is the hideous two-headed hero with headbanging action. His pus-filled head is amazing. Look at that. Really sick. Yeah, so what does he have? He's got a dual dude surfboard, hang 20 dudes. Thanks to his advanced articulated head engineering, you can slap and slam Bender's head into Fender's head for exciting headbanging action. Yes. Toxic glow-in-the-dark yuck-a-muck meter. Detects turts and muck and receives 132 channels. Very nice. He is one of the good guys too. And I've got Junkyard. I love Junkyard. He is the trashed out hideous hound with toxic action tongue. Take a bite out of crime. So he's got a toxic glow-in-the-dark spiked newspaper, an anti-garbage gun, and a slogan stick. He wages a waving war on waste. A waving word war on waste. God, the copywriting is intense. He's also got a junkyard belt. Cool. He is one of the good guys also. Alright. Now next we have Major Disaster. He is the plant-powered hero with plant-popping backpack. Yeah, he's plant-powered. Might mean he's a vegan, I don't know. Yeah, so he's got a glow-in-the-dark anti-toxin bug bomb, or 2 of those, muddy machete, and a mulch machine gun, and a plant-popping backpack. Yeah, sick. Guy's made of plants. So, now it's time for the main event. Toxie. Yes. Toxie's the man. Toxie's the main dude. He is the likeable, lumpy-headed hero with clean up or die seeping mop. So he comes with a toxic bandolier, which holds his mop and blobby and makes Toxie look real cool. Yeah, it does. Here's a Toxie Jesus Christ. Toxie textured shield. It's lumpy like Toxie's head. Yeah. He's got the toxic glow-in-the-dark blobby. Protoplasm was never so cute and courageous. He's got his clean up or die seeping mop, which seeps while it swabs. Yeah, I've seen this. I've never done it before, but you can put slime inside his mop. I think all of them, if not most of them, have a slime action, which one day I will explore when I get them all. But for now, I won't, because I don't want to get everything slimy.
Toxic Crusaders.
It's Dr. Killamoff, the evil alien who wants to pollute the whole world. He's going to smogify every tree in Tromaville. But look who's going to stop him. It's Toxie, the trendy yet hideously deformed leader of the Toxic Crusaders, who with their help really gums up the works.
I'm toxic, but I'm tasteful.
How does he do it? What does she see in him? Where did he get that tutu?
Toxic Crusaders. They're proud, but they still get girls.
Hideously deformed action figures from Playmates.
So the first Toxic Crusaders figure I've bought for my loose collection with all its accessories is Toxie. So as you'll notice, it still has its card. It's still mint on card, but the crucial difference is it's not actually attached. So rather than open up a brand spanking new mint on card one, yeah, I've found one that has everything with it but is not attached to its card, so I can open it freely and not lose a ton of money by doing so. So look at the card on its own. You don't normally see these without the bubble on, but look how amazing that is. Fantastic. So yeah, this isn't attached to the card. Everything is there. Person I bought it off, it was from eBay, but in the description it said that this was his from when he was a kid. Props for taking such good care of it. I didn't take this good care of my toys, but it's even got the little baggie with its extra glow in the dark accessory. So I think we need to open this up and take a look and put together my first complete Toxic Crusaders loose figure. Amazing, let's do this.
Alright, let's open them up. It's like it's 1990 all over again. So we can get rid of the card for now, because it's not attached. And here he is, in his complete glory, in his bubble, just ready to come out. Right, let's lift this top bit off. So here he is, Toxie, the man, the legend. Such a sick figure. Such cool green skin and an nice orange get up. Awesome. Stand in there and get the rest of the stuff out. If you'll stand up. It's funny how some Playmates figures stand up really well and some of them are absolutely terrible. If you've ever had a Turtles shredder, you'll know what I mean. So here's his broom. So his broom, the top actually lifts off. Or it's supposed to. I don't want to break it, but basically it does lift off, and you can put slime inside and it comes out of these little holes at the bottom. Gives him a slimy broom. I'm not going to mess around with it now because I haven't got any slime. But when I get them all, we'll do the slime thing with them all. It'll be awesome. So you can have that in that hand. Patriotic as ever. God, so hard to get him to stand up. Come on, Toxie. Might have to come back to it. Alright, I got him to stand up now. What a pain in the arse that was. Right, so next, he has his shield. Beautiful as it is. Looks just like him. Put that in this hand. Don't fall down again. There we go, perfect. Save that for last. Got these little fellas now. Can't remember what they're called. They are his toxic waste drum grenades. They're very small. And they clip onto his belt. So let's get his belt out. Beautiful blue belt. I'm not quite sure where these clip on. I might have to put the belt around him first. So I'll do that. So I think that goes around his shoulders. I think it goes around there. They go on the front. I could be wrong. Jordan's toys are fiddly. It's almost as if they have smaller hands than us. Right, nice belt. Let's get these grenades on there. Fiddly, very fiddly. Here we go. Got his grenades on. Nice. So his little secret accessory is this glow-in-the-dark blobby. It's very nice and glow-in-the-dark. Don't know if you can make out his detail, but it's a weird little screaming face thing. Very cool. He clips onto his little belt up there, and that is your complete Toxie, or rather my complete Toxie, which I'm very happy about because I've been wanting one of these for so long. So sick. So yeah, like I was saying, with the crossover with the Turtles figures, I mean the main one really that compares to Toxie is Muckman, and Muckman is my favourite Turtles figure. I absolutely love Muckman, and Joe Eyeball in his backpack, his dustbin backpack. He's so cool. He's got a banana skin on his head, like you do if you're a Muckman. So awesome. And yeah, there's a few more as well, like Scumbug. Scumbug looks just like he could belong in the Toxic Crusaders. There's also Worm. I do love Worm with his buggly eyes that move around and his jumping jaw. Big hammer. And that, his t-shirt, I don't know if you can see, says Unsanitation Department. He could totally be in Toxic Crusaders. And he totally doesn't stand up like the rest of them. Son of a bitch. There's Pizza Face. So these are all mutants, so they do, obviously they cross over. Obviously they look like they could belong in Toxic Crusaders. Because, yeah, mutants. They should have done an actual crossover really, shouldn't they? I'd have watched that. Yeah, to name but a few, you've got Mutagen Man there, Napoleon Bonafrog, General Trag, and Mondo Gecko. All could be in Toxic Crusaders, but they are not. But yeah, that's Toxie. So stoked to have him, so stoked to have been able to take him out of the box. Now we can go on display. There's one more thing. Let's get these out of the way. Sorry guys. I also have a hideous hovercraft, along with a box as well. Now this is Toxie's ride. This is his whip. Yeah. Not sure how well he sits in the seat, but he's supposed to. Yeah, now he's ready to go. Now this was actually a crossover with Turtles. They did do a Turtles version of this. I forget what it's called. I'll put a picture in so you can see. But yeah, apparently this floats as well as it floats as well as goes on land. It's got a horrible clicking sound. Ugh, nasty. But the little propeller goes round, little propeller in there, and you can squirt water out of these things. Yeah, that is the hideous hovercraft. You can see why I wanted a Toxie now, because it fits so well in with it. Cool, well that was it. Really stoked to have got myself a Toxie finally, and he's already fallen apart. Hopefully I'll find the rest of them at some point. It's getting a bit difficult to find them, but yeah, I can't wait to complete the collection. Because yeah, I think pretty much my favourite toy from the 90s, along with Turtles, and well, many others actually, but probably Toxic Crusaders, they're my favourite. Cool, well, hope you liked the video. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Yeah, see you next time. Thanks very much. Bye.